Good morning, Occupy McAllen. It's been a while since I've recorded one of these. I'm doing it through YouTube's instant webcam recording, so the quality is not so great. I guess it takes us to get angry to we have to profess our rage. That's why we record these things. At least that's why I'm recording this clip. And I'm directing, or my rage is in part directed at Al Jazeera and AJ Stream. I shouldn't say rage, that's a strong word, but what I see is a subtle deception, and the fact that we're being moved to war, or we currently are at war with Syria, right? We play this game in this country where because it's not a declared war, it's not, we didn't go through the constitutional means, then it's, are we at war or are we not at war? It's this back and forth. But the reality is we're funding Al-Qaeda in the area, right? We're funding these rebels with weapons, and they work right alongside Al-Qaeda. So where are the weapons going to hand up, right? In Operation Fast and Furious, we were equipping cartels to go track the weapons because that's how we were going to nab the cartels. And what ends up happening? U.S. border agents are getting killed by weapons we've supplied with cartels. So it's like we're supplying the enemy. I mean, it's being done openly. Come on. And in a recent Al Jazeera stream article, Amelia had been approached, I guess, by AJ online for some of the photos, and they use them in their article. Well, if you look in this Al Jazeera article, it's clearly pro-war. They're doing it in a very subtle way, and they're twisting a protest for peace into protest for war. Now, the arguments for war are done in a very subtle, deceptive way. They talk about a no-fly zone, right? They say that, oh, Assad has to be held accountable for chemical weapon use. But the only clear use of chemical weapons in the UN reports is by the rebels. And so, it seems like another false flag sort of attack. I'm pissed. I also know Wajahat Ali. We were in speech and debate circles. He's on my Facebook page, I haven't met him in years, but now he's a host on AJ's stream. And so I'm seeing, I'm just seeing the delivery of a lie. I'm seeing how the lie is being put in front of us, and then we are being manipulated into that lie. I was a pawn in the Arab Spring, or actually, I remember after the Arab Spring with Libya, someone posted about, thank God for the U.S. missiles, I have family in Libya, the missiles helped, or whatever, and I retweeted it, but implicitly I was supporting the takedown. I was supporting regime change. And even the Arab Spring, with Mubarak, I was supporting that regime change, right, because Mubarak was a dictator, and these guys are dictators, but the methods that the U.S. is employing, again, that's the whole point. This isn't coming from the people, right? It's, again, U.S. intervention. It's not even the U.S. It's Western intervention or shadow government intervention or CIA intervention, right? None of us voted on this, right? There was no poll of the American people to see whether we should be doing these things. This is just the theft and swindling of our tax dollars going to fund war. And anyhow, I just got to register my outrage. I don't think it's realistic that we're going to pour out into the streets, right? The polls show that 90% of Americans are opposed to this anyways, but if we could at least register our outrage in videos and lift our fingers, to do some digital activism, it actually would make a difference, especially tweeting Wajahat Ali, tweeting some of these other AJ Stream people, and letting them know exactly how we feel, and turning the tide against this war that's being waged by the media. So I might be rambling a bit here, but I'm just going to go ahead and post this. You people should be mad. I say that because we just go along so passively with everything, and we're being used. Occupy McAllen, we are being used as pawns of war. That's it. Peace. No war in Syria. Bring all the U.S. troops home. Shut down U.S. military bases. Read your U.S. Constitution. End the Federal Reserve. And Yeah. Okay, this time, peace for real. I'm done.